Well, morning, Zoms. What's going on? I say Zoms as in zombies, as in emotionally deprived and sleep deprived like the rest of us. Why are we up at this time in the morning? We have no idea. This is why we call it sleep deprived. And if we are emotionally compromised, that's why we call ourselves emotionally zombies, or just emotional zombies. That's why I call you guys Zoms. Because we're all going through these stages of like, It's 2 o'clock in the morning Pacific Standard Time. It is the 22nd of June, 2022. It is Wednesday morning, and your zombie out here in Rosamond, California is Weaver John C. How you doing, guys? That's a long enough introduction, isn't it? Okay. What's been happening? Status about normal. I know I complained about a lot of things. I have commented about a lot of things. I came down for politics. I tried to stay the hell away from the damn thing because I know it was going to be getting me into trouble with everybody else these days. Everyone else has a political opinion that they must share with everybody. And then stayed with the safe in areas, safe and sane areas. Memories of how things used to be. Oh, yeah. Instead of going out there and saying, I tell you, we oughta, we oughta, we oughta. I did videos a couple back of dealing with grief. Now pets help us out. And we got a good response out of that. Only because the only thing I know better, instead of the politics we've got going on right now, is the emotional turmoils of a human being. Now, I kept trying to talk to people on the grief pages left and right. I tried to explain how I'm going through it in relationship of how they may be going through it themselves. Now, I know I'm a physical deteriorating mess of. I'm a whale on a beach. Okay, let's deal with that one there. I haven't taken care of myself physically in the best of conditions throughout my life. My mother fought like hell just to keep me safe and sane, and since she's away, and I haven't been taking care of myself physically, I know I'm deteriorating. So eventually, I'm going to be joining them as a one broken down human being. Let's just get that out of the way. But we are going to be going down that same damn path in the first place. Meanwhile, we got the people who are looking around us and looking at us, wondering what's going on with us. The reason why I keep pointing them towards the videos is to let them know what exactly they're dealing with. And that was disgusting. Excuse me one second here. Well, I didn't want to be that gross on the tube. I mean, I can get real gross on the thing itself, but come on. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I've already got the stuff around the mouth. I don't know. You folks may be doing the same thing too. Who knows? Wake up as what some people may call stinky drool faces. Now, since we got the humor and the humanity out of the way, grief is a serious thing. Depression is a serious thing. They go hand in hand with each other. So I was trying to explain to people on the pages these days. This is not easy to go through. People think it's going to be easy and they're going to be writing books about the damn thing. So, I saw the light. Now I feel better. I found Jesus at this point over here. Yeah, I already ran into the guy a long time ago as a kid. I got introduced to him about 3 or 4 times already. I already been dead in a heart operation as a young 4 year old. So that feeling is not exactly the most pleasant to go through. I'll tell you that much. Either it's the memories, if my brain can actually break through the barrier to recall those specific shocking details. I think I would have been very much either suicidal at this point over here, or maybe worse. So maybe it's a good thing and a good fortune I don't have to remember what death is like, the feelings, the imagery, and everything else. Because at this point, I'm not looking forward to the passing over, nor am I looking forward to the idea or even the concept of offing myself. Thank you very much. Despite how much grief and pain I had suffered throughout the years, and I had to shove it all away to just to function, just to be. But I know it's sour to my behavior. It's sour to my behavior throughout my life. Not appreciating life and not appreciating death. Being totally afraid of both. And then dealing with a biological sperm donor who never cared about the son in the first place, except maybe to keep the government off his ass by doing some checks, and then disappears. Gone like the wind. Never to be seen again. Which pissed me off. It upset me a great deal. To the point where I wanted to just have nothing to do with a biological sperm donor as my father or recognize him as such or as a dad. So let's just say that Father's Day was blown out of proportion here. A lot of people have fathers and they did a lot for their sons or daughters, adopted or nothing, or however you want to view it, the family structures. There may be some good, there may have been some bad, but at least you could try to acknowledge the relationship of that. At least I said, and try. But for those who just had the hit and runs, as in, well, they call it two ships passing through the night. No, it's one night stands. My mother called me a love child. There was nothing love child. Mine was a hit and run. He hit my mother and then ran. He did his biological dumping business. If we're going to get gross about it. And then he ran off. As soon as he found out she was pregnant. So much for the fun. Of course, theoretically, the story was coming out of Mama that he loved my brother, or appreciated my brother, or liked my brother somehow. Never could quite get that story straight in my head. Ma tried to tell me, don't be angry with your father. Huh? I don't think we ever had a serious conversation right after my youth. Because in my adulthood, it was all about the work. If I couldn't cut it in college right after high school, I'd have to cut it into the working fields. Okay, general labor, here we go. Work your ass off at stores, general office work. Take a couple of office school classes, general correspondence schools, occupational training, something to increase the salary range. Because I didn't get to the college, because I didn't complete it, I wasn't even allowed to go back to it. 2.5 years wasted. And then working and working and working. Now, do I blame this on a fatherless situation here? To tell you the truth, honestly, I wasn't even thinking about that situation at all. I really wasn't. I was more focused on survival and trying to keep the roof over the head because I didn't want to be homeless and I had to work to earn my keep. If I had a father, I'd probably say the same damn thing too. Except he'd probably be more forceful about it. Ma just gave me 2 weeks. Well, in 1 week, I had a job. She did everything she could with my big brother and me to make sure we had we had clean clothes. We had to learn how to do our laundry like crazy. We had to make sure that we had self-sustaining employment, which means we had to work our asses off. We still had a roof over the head and beds, which we still had to maintain, and clean the house like crazy. What was changing anyways? From the youth to the adulthood, nothing. Except you had to earn your keep. And that was the thing under my mother was, you had to earn your keep. See, I didn't know what it was like to having a father figure there. I know what it was like to have a big brother there, and then when he's not there, either working his ass off or being in the military for a short time, coming back screwed up, and then working his ass off actually after that. Or even trying to go to different schools to learn how to truck drive and then go on the road. But for the most part, I had to keep myself busy. Clean the house, or get a job and keep it. Earn money. Clean the house, keep the job. What would a father do? I don't know. Tell you the truth. Something a rumbling. Oh shit. Power out. We got lightning. Okay, we're dead. This is dangerous, guys.